This is a live stream, and in this video, I'm not showing any new information. I'm not feeling well, and that's why I'm just gonna go through my phone and see what I can show you that I've shown in the past and that we haven't talked about maybe in a long time or something. I don't know. But you know that like I said, they're setting the stage for Trump's head wound, like I've been telling you guys for all these years, that Trump gets his head wound on August 4th, and most likely in Ohio, but for sure August 4th. And we all know that August 4th is Obama's birthday, okay? But Trump is the Antichrist in the flesh. Elvis is the real Antichrist, okay? He's the unseen Antichrist because Elvis and Trump are the Janus God, the two-faced God, okay? But there is a third person in this charade, and like I said, it could be Obama, but Elvis and Trump are the main two players. Anyway, so you know this Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is always playing God in all his movies. You know, like someone important all the time, either president or God. And he even does documentaries talking about God, and even did documentaries talking about 666 and all this other stuff. And um, you know, Morgan Freeman, even he had, because I told you that this whole everything connected to Elvis and connected to Trump is about being a king or God, you know. And so Morgan Freeman, um, the reason he's connected to Elvis, I mean to Trump, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Let's find out his birth date. Morgan Freeman's birth date.
Morgan Freeman was born on June 1st, 1937.
So look where he's born, Memphis, Tennessee. You see, Memphis, Tennessee, and he was born on June 1st. And what? Why is June 1st important? Because uh, June 14th on the old Julian calendar would be June 1st. I mean, whatever, you know, our calendar, June 14th, that's what I should be saying. Right now, our current calendar, June 14th, would be 6-1 on the Julian calendar, the old calendar we used to be on. And June 14th is Trump's birthday. So that's why June 14th is 6-1. And that's his birth date, right? And what happened to Morgan Freeman, the guy who always plays God or president in all his movies, you know? And what happened to Morgan Freeman back in 2008? Let's see if I can bring this up. That way you can hear them say it. What happened to Morgan Freeman on August 4th, 2008?
According to The Guardian, at around 11:30 p.m. local time, Freeman, 71, was driving east on Highway 32 when his car skidded off the road and flipped several times. Freeman and a female passenger were extracted from the vehicle.
So are you listening to that? And you know what the date was? Look, August 4th, 8-4. So this guy almost died supposedly. And it was around 11:30. You see 11:30? 11:30, the hands on the clock would be 6:11, you know. You get what I'm saying? So it's connecting to both my predictions, you know. And this was August 4th, 2008. When was the NASA Phoenix launched?
August 4th, 2007.
Oh, so that was the year
According
before.
to NASA.
Yeah, so because Elvis is the Phoenix, Trump is also a Phoenix because he's going to resurrect technically too. No, 6/11 is 5/29 on the Julian calendar, JFK's birthday. So June 11th would be 5/29, 6/14 is 6/1. And 5/29, JFK's birthday, is the backwards date of August 4th. It's the reverse date because 5/29 is the 149th day of the year. It leaves 216 days. 216 days. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. So JFK's birthday, the guy who got the head wound, his backwards birth date is August 4th, the day Trump gets his head wound. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Anyway, Like I said, it's all supernatural, folks. Okay, I didn't come up with this. It was supernatural. All right, it's from the Holy Spirit. Anyway, so his accident was on August 4th. You know, this Morgan Freeman. You know, it was on August 4th. The guy who looks like Hendrix, and Hendrix is from Seattle, Washington. You see how it all connects? I mean, like, what's the chance that the guy who they say that looks like Hendrix, and Hendrix is born in Seattle, Washington? You can't make this stuff up. Where is Jimi Hendrix born?
Jimi Hendrix was born in Seattle.
Seattle, Washington. See what I mean? How it all connects to each other? The predictions. Anyway, so then there was a stabbing in Manhattan that happened that connected somehow to Morgan Freeman. His granddaughter was stabbed to death. All right, and guess where it was? Look at this. Look at that. Look what it says. Washington Heights, Washington. See, because I told you that June 11th is the Washington State event, right? So it was in Manhattan, the place, but it was in Washington Heights area. And look who the person. Look what it says. The person. Look when it happened. The person. Look. It was on August 16th, 2015. Elvis died on August 16th. And look, the person was 33 years old, Washington connection, New York. Trump's from New York. And look at this. It was born in Memphis, Tennessee, the granddaughter. And that's where Elvis was born. And look, Seattle equals 8219. That was the year 1982. Seattle equals 8219 in gematria. But anyway, the point is, I'm sure there's other things I could find with the name, but I don't know. I'm not sure right now. But the 33 code and the fact that it died on Elvis's death date. Yeah. I mean, I thought that was interesting. And like I said, folks, I'm just doing random information that comes up on my phone from years ago that I showed, stuff. Let's see what this is. Check this out. On Lucifer, that stupid show Lucifer, I've done a whole thing on that. The show Diablo is where they mentioned Elvis. Diablo means, the devil, right? And that was the name of the episode on Lucifer, and they mentioned Elvis in that. And you know who the actor is the guy who plays Lucifer. Look at this, Ellis, Tom Ellis. And right now he's 45 years old. And he was born in 78. Trump is the 45th president, and he's born, Trump is 78 years old right now. See what I mean? And his name is Ellis, sounds like Elvis. You see what I mean? And look, he was famous for playing a role called Gary Preston. So it's the press, like Elvis Presley, and President, T-O-N, like Washington. And I believe he might even had I'm not sure if he had a twin or not. I don't think so. I don't think he had a twin. Does Tom Ellis have a twin?
According to Wikipedia, he has 3 sisters, one of whom is his twin. Yeah. His father, uncle, and one of his sisters are all Baptist ministers.
What in the heck? What? How did this guy become such a heathen? And his mother's name is Marilyn Jean. Like that. Sounds like Marilyn Monroe, Norma Jean. You know what I mean? Anyway, his name, like I say, Thomas means twins. His name is Thomas John Ellis, like Donald John. But Elvis, Yeah, the 33 is the number of ascension. That's why. It's because Jesus died at the age of 33 and rose from the dead at 33. That's why they mock, that's why it's the highest number in Freemasonry, because they're mocking God. Anyway, so what else? Let's go to the next one here. Oh, and on that show, Lucifer, I told you I did a whole thing on it. I'm not going to go through it all, but on that show, Lucifer, he says, let me play it for you. Where is it? Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Listen to what Lucifer says.
Oh, obviously knew it had to be a lie.
Did he claim he's friends with Elvis? Because for one, the king's still alive, and I'm the only one who knows where.
Well, obviously knew it had to be a lie.
Did he claim he's friends with Elvis? Because for one, the king's still alive, and I'm the only one who knows where.
You see?
So you're telling?
So that was that episode, that Lieutenant Diablo episode. And later in the series, Lucifer says, listen, I'll just bring it up. What was the date that Lucifer is presumed dead on the show Lucifer?
According to Quora, he actually never dies. After being introduced to Rory, we are informed that Lucifer is going to go missing on the 4th of August, though it is not mentioned that he is going to die. It's just Lucifer's interpretation that he does, as he knows he would never abandon Chloe and Rory.
Do you see that? So August 4th, Lucifer dies, okay? And he's presumed dead, but he's not dead. You see what I'm saying? I mean, and remember, he's 45 years old right now, and he's born in 78. And Trump is 45th president, and he's age 78. And Ellis sounds like Elvis. And Thomas means twin. Elvis was an identical twin. And he mentions Elvis on the show during the Diablo episode. And check this out. Anybody coming in late, you can watch from the beginning if you want. I'm just going through a bunch of stuff here. What else here? Hold on one second. And Elvis and David Bowie have big connections to each other, because David Bowie's born on Elvis's birthday. All right. And Elvis, he had a song called where is it? Look, see, he had a movie too. It was called Flaming Star, but the original, it was called Black Star, but they changed it. Look at that, directed by Dawn. Look at that. Sigil. Sig. Anyway, it's got the EL. But look, it's the Black Star, because Elvis is the Black Star, right? And look, Barbara Eden. Somebody was just mentioning that in the chat, because that person's last name, that Morgan Freeman story had that Eden in it. Anyway, it's all about the Black Star, Where is it? Anyway, Elvis is the only one that has a black star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You see the star here? That's Elvis's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And you know that David Bowie, his last album was called Black Star. But there was a song called Lazarus on there. See, here's the Black Star, and it was released on his birthday, David Bowie's birthday, which is Elvis's birthday. And look, in 2016, to 2/16, August 4th is the 216th day of the year. Black Star, see? And look, read it right here, see? Yeah, Bowie died 2 days later, yeah. on 110, right after the album came out. Look, the star pictured below, well, you can't see it, but I showed it earlier, that black star. The star picture below for Elvis Presley's at its original location on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. However, in 1998, it was replaced with a black star. See? So the black star was Elvis's star. You see how crazy that is? All right. And check this out. Where is it again? See that black star? That was the black star, and it got moved, But anyway, look at this. Bowie, look at this, was touring in support of Station to Station when Resurrection on 84th Street, an LP bootleg, was recorded. Look at that. Resurrection on 84th Street. Get it? 84. Resurrection. I'm telling you, Trump's going to get his head one on 8-4, but I don't think he's going to resurrect on 8-4. But I mean, he could. But look, the word station is the word Lazarus and the word Phoenix backwards. So the word station equals exactly the same as Lazarus. And backwards is Phoenix. Phoenix equals Lazarus backwards. Same numbers, but switched, Anyway, I'm just saying it's very strange, I'm just like shooting through this stuff, You know where Obama has a freeway named after him. And you know where it is? It's right in my backyard. It starts like right up the street it starts. Can you imagine, like, what's the chance of Obama freeway being right next to me, Considering that my taxi was number 216, when I used to drive a taxi, which is 216th day of the year is August 4th. Yeah. Hold on. Does Obama Highway start in Glendale? What? It says a short section of the 134 freeway between Glendale and Pasadena was officially renamed after President Barack Obama. Look. I don't know if you guys can read it. Oh, you piece of garbage. What did I just do? Stupid. Was a piece of the 134 freeway named after Obama?
According to Senator Anthony Portantino, the renaming was a result of the passage of 8 Seychelles rupees authored by Portantino and Congressman Jimmy Gomez. 8 Seychelles rupees called for the stretch of the CA 134 freeway between the Glendale, California 2 and the Interstate 210 freeway to be named the President Barack H. Obama Highway.
You see it? It's like right up the street, right here. And because you know why? He went to school in Pasadena, and he actually stayed in an apartment up the street right here in Pasadena. This was the address, or you can't see it, but it was called Glen Arm Street, 253 East Glen Arm Street, Pasadena. But but what's interesting is the zip code of that place. Look, there's the zip code of it. Look at that. 911 and then 611 backwards. You see, 9116, 611 and 911. Because the next 911 is the 611. Anyway, let's see what else I got. There's that sign. I took that picture. That's when I was right up the street from where I'm at. I stopped the car and took the picture. And look at this. You know The Sopranos? Um, there was an episode called The Second Coming. Guess what? guess what? Guess what episode The Second Coming is? Look at this. Let's look at the details of it. The Second Coming, look at this, was the 84th episode of the HBO. And look, HBO is Barack Hussein Obama's initials. You see that? But look what they played. Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley was the song playing in that 84th episode. You see? And look at the numbers of the episode. Season 6, episode 19. There's that 6, 1, and 9. And you know, Elvis, he was born in the state of Mississippi, which is the 601 area code. But he wasn't born in 601 area code. He was born in the 662 area code. But Mississippi, its first area code was 601. And then he moved to Memphis, Tennessee. And Memphis, Tennessee is 901. So it's the same numbers, 601 and 901. So it's all about the 619 and 916, you know, with this Elvis dude. I don't know what's going on. But it's interesting, right? Tony meets with Patsy, TP, 2016. What is this? Satan. What does this say? Oh, Satriel. My eyes are so bad. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Hold on. When did it air? May 20th, 5:20. I don't know what it's about, but I mean, oh yeah, Lolo. I don't remember that show. You know what I mean? I watched that stupid Sopranos show, but I can't remember a thing about it. You know, on Sirius on Sirius XM, Elvis's channel, his original channel was this channel. Look, if you try to, I think if you try to look that up, I don't even know if you can find it. But look, Elvis Sirius XM, his channel was 19. Remember, because I told you Elvis needed the 19 crown, right? Lucifer, Satan. Anyway. And look, David Bowie had the Rocket Man song. Look at Rocket Man. It's like 45 with a crown, the amount of time, 450. And Rocket Man, who is the Rocket Man? You know, Donald Trump calls Rocket Man Kim Ding Dong. I mean, Kim Ding Dong, the North Korean dictator. That's Trump calls him Rocket Man. Why does he call the North Korean dictator Kim Ding Dong Rocket Man? People think, oh, it's because he's the Rocket. No, that's not why he's calling him Rocket Man. He's calling him because Elvis is the Rocket Man. And Elvis is born. When was Elvis born?
Elvis Presley was born on January 8, 1935.
When was Kim Jong-un born?
Kim Jong-un was born on January 8, 1984.
So look, he's got the 84 connection for the year, and Kim Ding Dong, the North Korean dictator, he's born on Elvis's birthday. You see? And look, his initials are KJU. Kim Jong-un, KJU. K is the 11th letter, J is the 10th letter, makes 21 the total. Then U is the 21st letter, makes 42. Elvis died at the age of 42 in Washington's the 42nd state. And guess when but look at this. There's even a discrepancy. They're saying he might have been born in 82. Look at that. The possibility. And Seattle equals 8219. Look at another connection. But they're saying he's born in 84. But what's interesting, his dad, Kim Ding Dong's dad, when was Kim Jong-un's father born? Look at that. February 16th, 216. You see? So he's born on 1/8. His dad's born on 216. Kind of like the August 4th, because 216th day of the year is August 4th. But what is double 1/8? 1/8 is 216. Get it? And his dad was born in Russia. What in the hell? What kind of pigeon pecker trick is this? How could his dad be born in Russia? And by the way, he was studying in Switzerland, this Kim Jong Un. And I've been telling you guys that North Korea is just some kind of government installation that America created. I'm telling you that. This whole North Korea does. I was doing videos. No one had ever done this, so don't even come. I was making videos telling everybody that North Korea doesn't exist. I don't know if anyone remembers those videos, but I was doing those videos, and now it's, look at that. It might even come to connect to my Elvis puzzle. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going here. Yeah, I've heard that, Lolo. In that Pulp Fiction, they say that the thing that was in the suitcase might have been Elvis's gold suit. That's just, who knows, But anyway, David Bowie, besides being born on January 8th also, just like Kim Ding Dong, the Rocket Man. And remember, David Bowie's also Rocket Man. And look, he made a movie called The Man Who Fell to Earth. Look at who wrote that book. Look at this. Oh, right here. See, it says Walter Tevis. Look at that. Walter Tevis. And Elvis equals water in gematria. Look at this. If you take the L out right there, it would be water. So Elvis equals water. And then take that L and put it over here, you'd get Elvis. Take that L and put it over here. So it's Elvis and water, and then one extra T for Trump. You know what I mean? Oh, kind of ridiculous, man. You get what I'm saying? And look, in Ohio, that's where Trump's gonna get his head wound. Look at that. The guy was a professor at University of Ohio. And the Ohio is where they had that wow signal. The and look, 47, he was born in year 47. That David Bowie. And look, Stephen Hawking. R. Kelly. That's why he was in the news all the time. These are just old pictures that I took years ago. Let's see when I took this picture. When did I take this picture? October 2nd, 2020. Anyway, like I said, folks, I'm just trying to give you guys something to watch. There's 51 people in the chat. I'm surprised. I'm surprised people are watching. Anyway, let me keep going through this, see if I have anything to show. Oh, remember earlier I was telling you that that Morgan Freeman was born on June 1st. Look at this. The guy who played Wizard of Oz has that, has kind of that Trump vibe because of the hair, color. I can't get it to focus, folks. His name, look at his name, Frank Morgan. Remember the other Morgan Freeman, right? I was telling you about. This is the Wizard of Oz. They were comparing him to Trump. I don't know what this picture was about, but somehow they were comparing him. Look when he's born, June 1st. Look at that. And he's born in New York. He died on 9/18. Anyway, I don't want to get into it, but June 14th is June 1st on the old Gregorian. I mean, our calendar is the Gregorian. June 14th would be June 1st on the old Julian calendar. This is the guy's actual name, Francis Philip Wupperman. Wupperman is Frank Morgan, the Wizard of Oz guy. Oh yeah, and there's, see, this is old. He's 87 now, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, these are, like I said, I took these pictures years ago. Oh, and Morgan Freeman, like I said, is born in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis lived and died. I mean, yeah, where Elvis lived and died. Okay, you see how everything, I told you, he plays God in everything. And he almost was killed on August 4th, like I said. He plays God in everything. And Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, she was born on June 1st, which is 6/14, right? And when did Marilyn Monroe die? See? See what I mean? Because 6/14 is 6/1. The creature's born on 6/1, dies on August 4th, you see? Now, if you tried to ask Google when this creature died, it will say August 5th now. Let's find out if that's true. When did Marilyn Monroe die?
Marilyn Monroe died on August 4th.
I mean, I've had it, man. This is ridiculous. Now it says August 4th. The other day I asked it, it said August 5th. You see, this is just unbelievable. It's as if it hears me, you know? It says, uh-oh, he's got a picture. I got to go back and show August 4th. You see what I mean? So please tell me, how could that be? Because the other day I showed in front of everybody. I said, oh, you know, when I was talking about Marilyn Monroe, I said, hey, when did Marilyn Monroe die? It said August 5th. I said, no, that's not right. Anyway, so you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Hold on. Anyway. And look at this. Why do I have this guy's? Why do I have this guy? When was Harry Morgan born?
Harry Morgan was born on...
Oh, forget it. I was like, why do I have this image? You know Elvis? He his first girlfriend. Look at the name of his first girlfriend. Look at this. This is Elvis with his first girl. It's a bad image, but look, his face looks like it's an old image. Who knows if any of these things are real? But look what his first girlfriend's name is. Mary Magdalene Morgan. Can you believe this? Mary Magdalene? You know, you see how crazy that is? And the creature died at 77. I was in Tupelo, where Elvis was born. Uh-oh, hold on. The troll's calling. Give me a second, folks. All right. That's the end of that. What else is there? Oh, and look, they supposedly got married as a joke. This was just some kind of joke. Marriage license and certificate. Look at this. Elvis and Mary Magdalene. Look when they got married. Look at this. September 4th and 11th. Look at that. That's my birthday. And that's September. You see what I'm saying? 9/4, 9/11. What in the hell? Oh man. And you know that from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is the same amount from the first of the year to my birthday. See, my birthday from the first of the year is basically the same as Elvis's birthday to 7 days later. So every time, you know, whatever, uh, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay? Basically, what I'm trying to say is from the first of the year to 9/4 is 247 days or 248 on leap year. And from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247, 248 on leap year. And look, there's a place in Washington State called, look at this. It's called Nagrom. But look, spelled backwards. Look at that. Morgan. Morgan. Look at that. It's in Washington State. Interesting. Because something's weird about this Morgan thing. Because that Mary Magdalene, the creature's last name was Morgan. And you know, Elvis had an identical twin that died of birth, and he played in a movie called Kissing Cousins. You know, and his twin had blonde hair like Trump. You understand? And Elvis's original hair color was like that. Was kind of like Sandy Brown. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Elvis's original hair color was like that. Oh, that's why I was showing this. Look, in that show, the twin, look at the twin's name, Morgan. Josh Morgan, see? And the other one was named Jody, I think, or something. Yeah, the blonde's name is Josh Morgan. You know, in the show. Oops, what did I just do? Oh, man. Oh, speaking of Morgans, you remember what happened to this dude? The comedian? He got into a horrible car crash, right, supposedly? And look, his name is Morgan. But what's important is this right here. Tracy. Tracy equals, see, Tracy, look. Tracy equals 67, 22, 68, 32. It equals the exact same as Elvis. Elvis equals 67, 22, 68, 32. So Elvis is Tracy. He almost died. So it says the crash happened on the New Jersey Turnpike when Saturday Night Live star Morgan and his friends were returning from a performance given by Morgan in Delaware. Morgan was left in a coma for 2 weeks and suffered a broken leg, broken ribs, and head injuries. Oh, and look at this. Look what the date. Well, hold on. What was the date? Let's find out the date. Because remember, Elvis equals 67. Let's see. What was the date of Tracy Morgan's car crash?
June 7th, 2014.
67.
According to the Callahan law firm, according to the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, truck driver fatigue was the main cause of the crash on June 7th, 2014.
67. That's a 67. Elvis equals 67. And 67 is the first number when written out. If you wrote out the letter 67, make it letters, it would equal 162, which is June 11th. It's the first number that does that. That equals 162. And look at this. There was a person named Tracy Austin. And you know Austin connects to Elvis. Austin Powers, the movie Austin Powers, his headquarters was in Dr. Evil's headquarters was in the Space Needle. Evil's is Elvis. Austin Powers, Dr. Evil's headquarters was the Space Needle, and And then Austin Butler played Elvis in the movie, the new Elvis movie, right? And Austin Butler's born on August 17th. August 17th is August 4th on the Julian calendar. See, 8/17 is 8/4. So it's all connected. And Austin Butthead's full name, I'm not full name, Austin Butler's name, just those two words, Austin and Butler, equals 162 forward, 162 backwards, which is June 11th. See, everything's connected to this. But anyway, so speaking of Austin and Tracy, who is this person? Tracy Austin was a tennis player, and Elvis is Tennessee, right? Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me get rid of this person. Sorry. I don't know. Sorry about that. I didn't see it. I got rid of him. Yeah, and don't, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, so Tracy is Elvis. Remember, Tracy equals Elvis. Austin, that's the Austin with Elvis connection. And look what happened. Let's see. It says tennis player. Remember, tennis, get it? Tennessee, tennis. Elvis lived and died in Memphis, Tennessee. So player Tracy, which is Elvis, Austin, which is the Elvis connection again, was making her comeback when a car crash changed everything. Tracy Austin's world came to a screaming halt at a New Jersey intersection on August 3rd in 1989. She was 26 at the time. But it was one day before August 4th. But what time did it happen? See, nobody heard about the story till August 4th. You get what I'm saying? What time was Tracy Austin's car crash on August 4th or 3rd? See, I want to know what time it happened. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, speaking of, Austin Powers and Dr. Evil, and let's see, it says Austin Powers, the spy who shadowed me, Dr. Evil's lair is atop the Space Needle in Seattle, see? And then later it went into a volcano or something, but it was in the Space Needle. And look, see, Dr. Evil's is Elvis anagram. Elvis Evils. Oh, here's another Austin, $6 Million Man. My favorite show as a kid. His name was Austin. Oh, yeah, his name was Austin, Steve Austin. And look at this, Tracy Adkins. He was on The Apprentice. Tracy's, see, but they call him Trace, but his real name is Tracy, and that's Elvis. Tracy is Elvis. And who's this guy? Here's another Tracy, Tracy Lawrence. And what happened to this dude? He was shot, look at that, shot 4 times on January 31st, 1991. He was almost killed, this dude. Sonia Wilkerson. So yeah, I don't know what happened to that dude. Tracy's Elvis, remember. And he was on The Apprentice, see? And you know who beat him on The Apprentice? This dude. And what's his name? Piers Morgan. There's that Morgan again. And Piers, it equals almost the word Elvis. Yeah, and you got the Trump connection, you know. So Piers Morgan beat him, won the first installment of the Celebrity Apprentice in 2008. Look at that. It was the Celebrity Apprentice, see? Not the regular Apprentice, but Celebrity Apprentice. So Morgan beat Tracy, get it? Not Tracy. See, Tracy is not his real name. Tracy, it's with a Y. Tracy with the Y equals Elvis. Exactly. I'm going to break this phone, man. Stupid. Look when it started. The regular Apprentice on Elvis's birthday. You see? The Apprentice show started on Elvis's birthday back in 2004. You see? Another sheer coincidence, I'm sure. You know? See, Tracy equals Elvis. Look, Piers, see? 67 and 68, 32. So the only number that's not the same is the 31. So every other number, the 67, 68, and 32 equals Elvis. So the only number that was different was this one, not the 22, but the one. But 67 was the same, 68 was the same, 32 was the same. So, you know, and remember, he was going up against Tracy. Trace, but Tracy is his real name. Tracy is Elvis. Anyway, folks, I'm starting to get sick again. I told you I'm having blood pressure issues, folks. I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up just till tomorrow. You know, we'll see. And look at this. You have this dude who kind of looks like Trump. He was like the Trump of his time, Wally George. Get it? The Wall and George. Like Washington, and then Trump wanted to build a wall. I did a whole thing on that too. There was an Elvis connection to that. Elvis's grandson who died, his name was Benjamin Keogh. Or something Keogh. Yeah, Benjamin, I think. He died on 7/12 back in 2020. 7/12. Look, 7 times 12 equals 84. Yeah. Hold on. Someone's saying Triumph Motorcycles announced an Elvis special, huh? Interesting. And that same day that Elvis's grandson died, this person died. The same day Elvis's grandson died? What's this person's name? Look, Kelly Preston, the P-R-E-S and the T-O-N. Washington, President Presley. Same day as Elvis's grandson. Can't make this stuff up, man. No way all these are coincidences, folks. It's impossible. And I told you that, yeah, I don't want to show this again. Skip through that. Let me try to find something here. What? Oh yeah, Arthur Crudup wrote Elvis's first song that became a hit. AC, right? Arthur Crudup, Antichrist. Yeah, it's a good one. Let me find something. Hold on. Let's see if I can find something interesting to show. Oh, this. Who knows this? Who knows this album cover? What does this kid look like? Who does this kid look like with that hairdo? What's with that hairdo, dude? You know, what's going on here? Does anyone want to guess what that album, what that was? Yeah, he's got the Elvis hair, but he's also got the Trump hair. You know, if Trump had just a little bit up, you know, it's Elvis and Trump. Yeah, because Elvis's hair, it was originally blonde. You know. Yeah, yeah. So, does anyone know what that is? Don't tell me you guys don't know what that is. It was the sixth studio album, yeah, of Van Halen. Guess what the album was called? Remember, it looks like Trump, right? Look, the album is called. Look what the album's called. 1984. Can you believe that? And it came out January 9th, one day after Elvis's birthday. Look at that. Van Halen. Look at that. VH 22/8. Elvis died on the 228th day of the year. But look at that. January 9th, one day after Elvis' birthday. 1984. Yeah. Yeah, and I told you that 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 Van Halen also had I think they had an album called 5150. Do you know what 5150 is? I think that's another code in hold on. What is 5150 code?
According to OC Healthcare Agency, 5,150
It's a mental health
is the
issue.
number.
They can detain you for 72 hours. 5150. But you know what 5150 is? Anytime you hear that, that's what you're saying here. See, look, it's because see, Satan equals 5510, but if you look at the numbers down, it's 5150. You see? 5150. That's what they mean. Yeah, and 51 and 50 plus 51 is 110. I mean 101, which is the 26th prime, and God equals 26. Anyway, folks, I'm not feeling good, man. Something is wrong with me, folks. This is not good, man. Not good. Anyway. What else can I show? Let me see. Yes, the 5-5 is the EE. And the EE looks like a 3-3, right? Because E is the 5th letter, right? And that Waco was at Double E Street where that took place. Was the address of the Waco standoff at Double E Ranch Road?
1781 Double E Ranch Road, Axtell. According to Waze, driving directions to Branch Davidian Compound, Waco, 1781 Double E Ranch Road, Axtell, Waze.
You see that? Definitely not coincidences, folks. So, I could show you even more connections with that. Calculator. Give me a second. You can't even make this stuff. You know, Seattle, I told you, equals 8219. And look, the address was 1781, right? 1781. What is 10,000 minus 1781?
10,000 minus 1,781 is 8,219.
Seattle equals 8219. You see that? That's how I knew to look it up, because I know that number connects to Seattle. Anyway. Anyway, what else? What else here? Let me see. What else can I talk about? How I got what calculation? Oh, the 10,000? I minus 10,000. I minus 10,000. I minus the 1781 from 10,000. See, the reason I go to 10,000 is 880, because 1781 is 4 numbers, so you can't minus 1781,000, from 1,000. So you have to go up to the 10,000, because the reset numbers are 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, and so on. Everything in 10 increments. No, I'm in my own apartment. I've been here for almost a year now, in my new apartment. I'm used to it. I like it. It's just that, it's not clean, because my whole apartment is full of index cards, and it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just tired, man. I'm tired, folks. You don't even know, man. Man, I'm not feeling well. Like I told you, my blood pressure is so bad. it's out of control. It's making me sick. It's not even letting me sleep at night. Anyway, what was I talking about? All right, folks, I think I can't do any more. Oh, but you know what I do want to show? I want to show that that Back to the Future thing. Hold on. I just want to show this real quick. So this is the top of, in that Back to the Future. Look, see the top of it? This is the I guess it's part of the flux capacitor. You take that yellow part out, lift it up, and they show you what's inside. But look at the outer part. You see what it looks like? It looks like the top of the Space Needle. See, that's the top of the Space Needle. You see, it looks like the top, and if you look at it from the side right here, see, it looks like that. See it? And he points to it in there. See, if from far away, that looks like the Space Needle, see? If there was a needle on top and it was blurry, that would look just like the Space Needle. Like if I did a quick view and you just saw it for a second, you would think it was the Space Needle, And I showed you there was connections. I'm not going to go through it now, but I've shown it all, I don't know what this stuff is. Oh, look at that. There's look, my name is in that Super Bowl. My name was in a Super Bowl. Garo. Garo's gaff. Look at that. They're making fun of me, folks. Look, see? It remains the greatest folly in Super Bowl history. Look at that. And he was Armenian, of course, having that name, Garo. Anyway. Look at this right here. Look at this. June 11th, 2018. A rocket was seen over Washington. On June 11th. Look, I took a screenshot of it. I wonder what they said, because they had an explanation for it. Like, how can there be a rocket? How did it look like that? Picture of rocket over Washington on June 11th. Where is it? Yeah, see? It says, hey, let's read about it real quick. Let's read about this. It says social media has been buzzing about a bizarre photo captured by skunkbayweather.com, a local weather website that also runs a number of webcams located near Haynesville, Washington. The site's cameras look across the Puget Sound at Whidbey Island from Skunk Bay, and one of them takes time lapses of the undeniably picturesque setting just before 4 a.m. on Sunday, June 10th. That camera caught what at first glance looks like the impossible. See, that's what's crazy. They took that picture at 4 a.m. on June 10th, but we didn't hear about it till June 11th, and the picture says June 11th on it. So I don't even trust this, whatever the hell they're saying. But The photo looks downright impressive as the streak of light appears from behind low broken cloud cover and rises towards the heavens. How could that not be a, you know what I mean? How could that not be a rocket? You know what I mean? It looks like a rocket, right? Right. And look, the image, I don't understand. The image says June 11th. So I don't, I mean, what did they redo? Like, I'm confused, you know, it says June 11th, so. Whatever. Oh, there you go. It is right there. There it is. But well, it says 8:25 a.m. But listen to that. Hold on, folks. Let me hold on. Anyway, so 8:25 on you know, if you go to the PM, 8:25 p.m. would be 2025. So basically it's saying 6/11/2025, you see? Does that make sense what I'm saying? 8:25, if that was AM, but if you went to the PM, 8:25 military time is 2025. All right. And who's famous people born on 8:25? Famous people born on August 25th. Who's born on August 25th? Elvis Costello. Look at that. Elvis Costello's born. Famous people who died on August 25th. Ted Kennedy. Aaliyah. Aaliyah had connections. You know what? Watch this. Watch this. When was Aaliyah born?
Aaliyah was born on January 16th,
116.
1979.
See? The 611 backwards. That's why I remembered as soon as I saw it. 116, 611. Get it? So 611, and she dies on 8:25, which is 2025. Get it? You see what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Is anyone understanding what I just showed? And she was married on August 25th too? Oh, really? Are you guys getting what I'm showing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She died in a plane crash. And oh, it was in 2001? Yeah. I did a video on it. But I think I might have taken it down because I was connecting it to one of the past years, you know. Yeah, so it was right before 9/11. Yeah, it was right before 9/11. Yeah. Yeah. R. Kelly groomed her? Really? I didn't know. But R. Kelly is connected to Elvis, and Elvis, because he's born on Elvis's birthday. Wow, it's crazy, man. Unreal. All the connections. Truman Capote was died on August 25th. Who else died? I'm trying to say. I guess that's it. I don't know. Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong died on August 25th. John McCain. Genghis Khan. Ted Kennedy. Anyway. She married R. Kelly? Are you you sure about that? Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, that's an Elvis connection to that. Yeah, I said R. Kelly's born on Elvis' birthday. But what? And that's why R. Kelly was in the news all the time. It's all rigged. So they got married, huh? Wow, I didn't know that. That's a good connection. Yeah, John Denver. Yeah, I remember he died. Yeah, in a plane crash. There was some connection with John Denver. I can't remember now. When was John Denver born?
John Denver was born on December 31st, 1943.
He was born in Roswell, New Mexico. And he died on October 12th, 1997. 10/12. Oh, that's when Crowley was born. 10/12. Anyway, all right, folks. I gotta end the chat. We'll go through the phone thing tomorrow, or because I'm gonna try to get a video out tomorrow sometime. I gotta do it, even though I'm not feeling well. All right, folks. Pray for me. Pray for everyone in the chat, and pray for everybody's families. Do a general prayer for everybody, me included in there. Not just for me, for everybody. All right, folks. God bless all of you. And I'll leave the video up till tomorrow. And that I have another video that I need to take down too. But who knows? I might leave these up. Who cares? Whether people watch or not, I don't care anymore. Anyway. All right, folks. God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End of video. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just reading somebody's comment. Sorry, folks, my throat. Oh man. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see what you're saying about that wrestler. Anyway, I gotta end the chat, folks. I can't talk anymore. God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End the video.